Hey Lindsay, thanks for hopping on this call with me. Can you please, for everyone who's watching, introduce yourself a little bit? Who are you? Where are you from? And where are you living in your case? And what
Yeah,
were you doing before the program?
yeah. So I'm Lindsay. I'm from Northern Ireland originally, but I've been living in Spain for the past couple of years. I moved here to teach English, and I was trying to also do like some translation work as well. And then, yeah, I came across the program. Something I would love to do in Spain is to be freelance, to be self-employed. So, yeah, that's why I decided to do the program and give it a go to see if I could get some clients in the social media marketing and online business.
Yes. So,
Right.
can you share a little bit about like what were you struggling with like before the program, or what was stopping you from becoming a freelancer?
Yeah, so before the program, because I moved abroad, I didn't really get to see my family that much until the summer. And then I had the problem in the summer also that because I was teaching, I didn't get paid for those months. And it was always very hard to know what to do or whether to stay in Spain and work or whether to go home and try and find a job. Um, so yeah, I didn't really like having the kind of the worry at the end of every academic year of how I was going to make
Yeah.
money. And also, it was very important for me to be able to go home, like visit my mom if she wasn't well, like to be able to visit her a bit more often and stuff, not be restricted. So I think probably that would have been even more than the no job in the summer.
Yeah.
My main motivation for doing the course, definitely when I thought about it, I was like, I have to at least give it a go and try, yeah.
Yeah. Do it for your mom. Nice.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, maybe we can chat a little bit about your niche because I think your niche
Mhm.
is pretty like specific. So can you share a little bit more
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah, so I always kind of had an idea of what I wanted to do, but I found it a bit difficult at the start to try and it was either too broad or too specific. But I really want to work with like language academies or specifically English academies because here in Spain there are so many and do their social media management or marketing for them and promote them because I love everything to do with languages and promoting language learning. Um, so yeah, that was what I finally decided on. And also I studied translation, so I would love to have been able to get that in it as well. So that would be another thing that I do as well. But yeah, mainly promoting language learning in academies.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, and I think it's also pretty cool that you can also learn like the marketing skills and get clients for like your translation jobs.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
nice.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
so what would you say is like the most valuable thing in the program for you?
Oh gosh, I think I don't know if I can narrow it down. I think everything was probably valuable for me because I had no idea even where to start. I think that was one of the reasons I was so scared to start the program is because I have no idea about anything to do with like marketing, online business, having your own company. So the fact that like we're walked through like each step right from the beginning the whole way through, like, nothing is missing, like from how to be paid, how to manage, your business, everything was what I needed. So I don't know. I can't think of one thing specifically that was valuable. I think for me, I was such a beginner. I needed like talked through everything.
Yeah. Oh, you
It was
definitely
really
learned a
helpful.
lot, I think.
Yeah, yeah, a lot.
Nice. So what would you say is your biggest accomplishment since joining the program?
I think apart from actually joining the program, because I had looked at doing it for so long, for I think for months I was
Mm,
deciding whether to join it or not. So the fact that I actually took the step was an accomplishment. And
mm,
then quite soon into the program, I gained like a small client who wanted me to, what did I have to do? I think I had to proofread something or fix one of their presentations that they were doing in English and Spanish, which also I would love to do because I also speak Spanish, like I live here and I would love to have projects in that language as well. So I was super happy to get that. And then from that, they've had like a few more jobs as well that I've done for them, which has been really good. And yeah, I think just the amount of things that I have learned as well is an
Yeah.
accomplishment. And yeah, and some discovery calls too.
Yeah, nice. All right. So, yeah, the next question is like, what were you thinking about investing into the program? So you just mentioned like it took you a while to actually jump in. Was
Yeah.
there anything in specific like that made you decide to do it anyways, even though it was a little bit scary?
Yeah, I think yeah, because I really wasn't sure whether to do it at all. And then I think I had my call with was it Lisa? I can't remember her name, but I had the call with
Linda, right?
someone. Possibly, yeah. And I wanted to talk to my mum first because I talked to her about everything. And I think I just decided because of her and because of wanting to be able to go home to see her, that was like, just give it a go. And whatever happens, it was meant to be. And I thought, yeah, even if it doesn't work out, I will still at least have given it a go, because it was the thought of like never having tried it would be I would have regretted it more, if I didn't ever try. So
So
yeah,
was
I
your
told myself
mom
that.
supported in that?
Yeah, yeah, she was. She was. I think whether she was or not, I would have done it anyway, but it was
Mm.
just good to get her opinion as well.
Yeah,
But yeah,
exactly.
I think if I hadn't have tried it, definitely I would have regretted that. So that was a big motivation.
All right. So what if someone is watching this right now and they are like trying to decide whether or not they should join? Like, what would you tell them?
I would say, first of all, to go with their gut instinct. My gut instinct was to give it a go, for the reason I just said, because I knew I would regret it. But that yeah, I think life is too short to be worrying about something and deciding whether to do it. If you're interested, if you have the resources to do it, then I say definitely give it a go because you never know what can happen. And I surprised myself by like getting the client so soon and by the things that I learned. It was definitely super valuable. And also another thing that I didn't mention was because it's lifetime access, that
Mhm.
was a thing as well. Like I was scared in case it was just 3 months and then that would be it finished. But because it's lifetime, you can always go back. You're never gonna
Yeah.
not have the help or
Yeah,
the
exactly.
reason.
And we're
Yeah,
also
that
always like updating, especially like the skills vault. So
exactly.
you
Yeah,
can, yeah,
yeah.
can
It's
learn
like a
more.
lifetime investment as well. It's really
Yes.
worth it.
And also like even after maybe, the one-on-one support ends at some point, but there's still like the opportunity to still ask questions in the community chat. So
Hmm.
you never have to do it
Yeah,
alone.
exactly. Yeah, that was a big thing for me too, to know that there would always be like the access
Yeah. All right.
as
Well,
well.
thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome. No problem. Thank you for all your help.